What's going on, you guys? Today is the 9th of May. Yeah, early in the morning, the hours, just right at about 3 a.m. local time. We are currently on eastbound Interstate 90 in western Wisconsin. On our way to deliver our load at the Walmart Distribution Center in Tomah, Wisconsin. I wasn't originally planning to vlog this, as I mentioned in the previous video, but you know, I got plenty of material to talk about, and there's going to be a couple of days, possibly between when I deliver this load and, or at least a day, a full day, whatever. Maybe 2 days before I pick the next load up. I do have a pre-plan. I'll talk more about that. Well, where it's, later on. We'll talk about where I'm picking up from, why there's so much of a delay in, between this delivery and the next pickup. There is a reason for it. It's not company's fault. It's actually mine. We'll get to that later. But all right. So the other thing, I talked about my home time in the last video. One thing I did not get a chance to mention in there, I got to the customer a little too quickly to mention it, was that on May 4th, I ended up taking my wife to a concert in Los Angeles. I was real close to the 10 freeway, not far from East LA Interchange also. But anyway, yeah, I was mainly there to see one particular group called Xandria. It's Xandria, it's spelled Xandria. They are a German symphonic metal, basically, group. I'm gonna, I don't know if the video's gonna get blocked at all, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try anyway. If it does, so be it. Whatever. But figured, why not? Because there were actually 3 groups there. The first group was a group called Levinia, and then the second one was Xandria, and then the headliner was Windrose. And now I was only really familiar with Xandria. Windrose, I might have heard of them before. I don't know. I just, truth be told, I checked out some of their music after I found out that they were the headliner, and checked out, it really wasn't up my alley too much. They're more of a kind of a power metal and folk metal mix, I guess. I guess they draw a lot of their inspiration from J.R.R. Tolkien, and which I guess it tracks, because when we were at the concert, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the people there kind of gave me like geek vibes, like these people who are in a LARP and like Star Trek or Star Wars kind of stuff. And some of them even they had like this Nordic look to them, and like the frickin' Thor horn things, whatever that helmet thing is, and with some whatever that axe thing that I don't know what the hell that thing is called. Some kind of medieval axe looking thing. Some of them are actually showing up with like the inflatable axes, which I thought was kind of amusing. Actually, I don't know. I'm going to say the music, Windrose's music wasn't my cup of tea. In fact, we didn't even stay for Windrose because I hadn't even heard of them, but I went ahead and sampled them after I found out that they were the headliner, to figure out what the hell they're about. And I don't know. They had like one song that was kind of, okay, it's not bad. I don't mind listening to, but the rest are kind of had a cheesy sound to them, I guess, or even the lyrics too. Jiggy Jiggy Bros or whatever the hell that freaking song was called. Oh man. Anyway, though, it kind of had me wondering how these groups get actually cross paths with each other too, because I mean, Xandria, they're a German group. They have a new lead singer who joined them in 2022. I believe I heard of them before. They're kind of on the newer side as far as my familiarity with them, though. I believe I probably have heard their music before, but maybe just didn't get a good enough vibe from them because the lead singer that they had before was like a total opera type. Which, I mean, going back to Nightwish, yeah, because I'm a huge Nightwish fan, even liked a lot of the, you know, I became a Nightwish fan when the original singer, Tarja Turunen, was their singer, and she's a total, like, opera type singer, but it kind of went well with that kind of music, but Xandria's music, it's like, you know, I like the opera flavor to it, but I don't want it to be like the entire song. It's just like I can't do like screamo music. I can't do the whole fucking song sounding like that, guys. I don't mind a little bit of screamo for a little flavor and stuff, but if the whole entire song is like, then yeah, I start to get a little annoyed, and it's not so cool. So I like a little bit of variety and versatility, and you know, Nightwish's current singer, Flor Jansen, she's kind of like a versatile mix between their first two singers, and then going to Xandria, their current singer, Amber Borvesen, or whatever her last name is. She's kind of a versatile too. She has more of a pop type of appeal to her voice, kind of like Annette Olsen from, you know, the second singer for Nightwish. But anyway, but she also has an operatic, you know, like evidently classically trained quality to her too, because their new song that they just came out with recently, and I'm going to play that here in a bit. I had no idea that she even had that operatic quality to her, because every time I've heard their music with her, it has more of a pop metal type of, I guess, quality to her voice. Not the music itself, just her voice. And just kind of a nice mix, I thought. Anyway, Levinia, that's the first group that played. I didn't have any freaking clue who they were. I didn't even know there was a third group playing until some people in the, you know, who were standing near us were telling us about it. And, you know, live, I actually liked their music, but truth be told, when I was trying to come listen to some more of their stuff, when, you know, here in the truck or whatever, you know, the studio type stuff, for some reason, most of it I was not digging so much for some reason. But there's one particular song from Levinia called Alluring Fear that they played at the concert, and I'm actually hooked on it. And I'm going to go ahead and play it right now, and you'll kind of get an idea what that's about. And that was Levinia, Alluring Fear. You know, with her voice, it's, you know, when I first started hearing her singing, even at the concerts, they're an LA-based band, by the way. That's why I was kind of like, how did an LA-based band end up meeting up with, or getting mixed in with a couple of European bands, and it wasn't even a large venue, only holds like 750 people. But anyway, yeah, her voice kind of gives me Avril Lavigne type vibe to her on the clean part of her, and then, you know, add in the opera part. And yeah, I was really interested in their in the guitarist and the bass player too, because you know, watching them, I realized that the guitarist had a 7-string guitar. I'm like, you don't see many bands with 7-string guitars. And then the bass player, he was playing with a 6-string bass, and that's like, man, I don't really see too many people doing that. Most rock groups in America usually are playing like 4, maybe 5-string basses, but 6-string, I've seen them, but I don't see them very much. It's kind of on the more rare side, I would guess. So I was fascinated with that. Why they're, you know, what made them choose those particular styles of guitars. Anyway, yeah, I like that song. I'd have to listen to some more of their stuff because I don't remember all the names of the songs that they performed at the concert, but I liked the way they sounded in concert. But what I've seen, like just searching on YouTube Music, anyway, let me go ahead and let me put my the Xandria song. We're getting short on time here. We're less than 4 miles away. So this is their new song. I really like this one.
Silence until I could not
Xandria. The song is called Universal. That's their newest single. I didn't even know that Amber could even sing opera quality until that song came out. Because she's only been with them since 2022, and they've only done like one album prior to the. I think they got the new one now or whatever. But yeah, I had no idea. Might as well. Go ahead, come on. Anyway, I was pleasantly surprised when I found out she could sing opera style. And I don't want to hear opera the entire time, and I know it's an acquired sound for a lot of people, or just downright annoying for others, whatever. But I don't know. I like it. I just don't want it to overwhelm the, or be like the entire song. I like the versatility. Anyway, we've arrived at the Walmart DC here. We're gonna go ahead and get checked in, and I guess we'll continue when we're docking in. All right, guys, we are checked in. We're gonna be docking in the door 29. Anyway, what was I gonna say here? Oh, yeah. So that concert, it turned out, I didn't do it on purpose, but I should have known. It's a metal concert for the most part, European metal. But what comes with metal concerts? Mosh pits. Yeah, turned out we were right next to it. Right on the right side of it, and actually my wife got hit and shoved into me on one occasion there, and I ended up like, fuck this, I'm gonna have to switch sides with her, 'cause I'm a much bigger guy than her, bigger, well, yeah, decided I'd stay on the mosh pit side of her, so to try to keep her safe. And if people run into me, it's not a big deal, because I mean, as long as they're not throwing punches and shit, because I've seen mosh pit people do that too, get all stupid and drunk and start throwing punches and all that kind of stuff just for the fun of it. They were mainly just banging into each other and pushing and shoving, kind of fun, I could deal with it, but I didn't want my wife getting hit. She's got autoimmune issues and fibro and stuff, and it's easy to put her in a lot of pain. And I'm not down with that. But yeah, go ahead and run into me. Like, I know how to balance myself, so I'm not gonna go. Well, even then, it sucked because I didn't know who to pay attention to half the time. I want to watch the band, but at the same time, I have to keep watching the mosh pit to see when I'm gonna get hit next. And then it seemed like every time I look at the mosh pit activity, nothing would happen. And in a minute, I'm looking back over at the band or at my wife or somebody. All of a sudden, boom! I'm getting hit, and like, damn. Alright, this is door 11. I had a good time overall, though. I was kind of surprised, though, because Xandria, I don't quite take them to be something that I expect to see much moshing going on with. I guess, to an extent you can, but we'll go ahead and let me get my doors open real quick here, because this is my door right here, but problem is that that compactor bin that they put the cardboard in is right next to it. Alright, let's get docked in here now. So anyway, I was even surprised, because there's Xandria even has a ballad that they have. They actually performed at the concert too. I love that song a lot, and given what's going on with my dad, it has even more meaning to it for me. So, you know, but it's a ballad. I wasn't expecting people to mosh to a ballad, but here they are. They're moshing to a ballad. You know, they were mostly. I mean, there were a couple of guys doing like folk dances. You know, like it is almost like a ballet type of like slow dance thing where it's a duet or what. I don't know what that's. A swing dance or what, I don't know what the hell that thing is called that they do. It looks like people are slow dancing together, but it's more lively and kind of whatever you call it. I don't know. I don't know much about dancing. So, but they were doing that, and then in between them there were other people moshing, and like, holy shit! Even for this song, they were moshing. I'm gonna get disconnected here, and we'll pull forward, and we'll have some more for you when we dock out. Alright guys, we are done unloading. What is it? Just after 6 a.m. now. I think I was in the door about, what, a couple hours, something like that. Not too bad for a Walmart load. Yeah, it was a cross dock. It was pulling fax, as they call it. Basically, where they just pull the freight and they fax the bills. They assign bills to the carrier. And if there are any OS&D issues that happens later, I don't have to worry about it. Anyway, yeah, what's going on next here is I'm going to be picking up a reload in Green Bay. JBS again, same place I picked up from the last time we were out this direction. Yeah, I need a load going west because of the situation with my dad, so the earliest load that they had available was that one, and it doesn't pick up until the 11th in the morning. Last time I picked up, the load was ready to go a day early, so you know, I might get lucky again and find out that I can go pick it up tomorrow. Hopefully that's what it'll be the case. Get it moving early, and you know, this load here I ended up taking across I-40 because Utah and Wyoming actually got snow on the way over here, so I went around it, took I-40 to US 54, and then up I-35 to I-90. So yeah, so this next load is going to be going across I-80 for sure, so if there are any weather issues, yeah, earlier I can get that load picked up and moving, the better. So, alright, yeah, we'll talk more about exactly where that one's going later on, though. From here, it's, you know, I don't have the map up, but the nearest blue beacon is down in Portage, or Portage, however you want to pronounce it. That's south of here, going down toward Madison. Alright, OTR's left lane, okay. But otherwise, Green Bay is generally east of here, or actually northeast, yeah, east-northeast, I would say, from here, so. The only reason I'd want to go south is to get my trailer washed out or something. Now, I could park my truck here in their staging lot if I want to, but I'm going to opt for going to the quick trip that's at it's one exit west or north, however you want to refer to it from here, on I-94. So, Alright, that's what's going on. No, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the call this a day, and we'll see you guys on the next, in Greenback. Have a good day.